Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your friend and ability space SpiderMwa, and I welcome you back to Let's Play Curse of Monkey Island. Or something like that. I just needed to be more theatrical this time. So hello, let us continue. It's empty. Let's pick it up.
That jar's for my tips. Put it back.
But I was gonna put a whole lot of money in it. Too much for me to carry around with me. So I'm gonna have to take it with me and fill it up.
Oh, okay then.
Didn't think that would actually go through, but hey, he's a stupid guy. So what do we need the tip jar for? There is a reason for it, excuse me. Sorry about that. So let's use the chisel on the jar lid.
There, I poked holes in it.
Good. Because later on we're gonna need that. There's just something missing from it, and we cannot do just yet. And while we're here, let's go back here again. Last time I couldn't do anything with the cheese, but now I can, because I can chisel it. Chisel a big chunk out of it. Now that looks like good cheese. Nacho cheese. No, it's not it's I love cheese. All kinds of cheese. Cheddar, cream cheese, goat cheese, Gouda, all kinds of cheese, really. But not the strong cheese. I really don't like strong cheese. It just doesn't agree with my palate. But for now, since we got all of those, let us go out into the island again. I'm missing some items that I know that I can use to do other things with. For instance, let us use the, actually we can do lots of stuff here. Let's use the magnet with the pin.
Cool, a magnetic pin. The mind
Indeed.
boggles at the possibilities.
Let's put the pin in the cork.
Okay.
And he just says, okay. As if nothing to worry about. Now, let me think. Actually, there is a thing that we can do here. Let's go talk to Mr. Good Soup here. And ask him about other things. No more stories, though. There is just one thing that we need to do. Let's ask for a drink.
I'd like a drink, please.
Sure. What will you have?
So, let's see. Something subtle with a hint of oak. Something to clear the sinuses. The reeks of sophistication. Big fruity drink with an umbrella in it. Now, that is what we need.
Give me a big fruity drink with an umbrella in it.
Good choice. It's a delicious taste of the islands. Made with lemon, grapefruit, and ground beef.
Ground beef? Ugh.
Hey, don't I get one of those decorative umbrellas to go in my tropical drink?
I don't think we have any. No, I'm wrong. I do have this one.
Great. Looks really good in a drink. So we got ourselves an umbrella. The Caribbean Body Slam. We can actually drink it if we want to. And I'm gonna. Why not? Let's drink it.
Ah, Papa Pichu. Here's your glass back.
Must have been a wrong drink if he made Guybrush go all Papa Pichu. So now that we got the umbrella, I needed the umbrella for something that I need to do, since I poked the holes in the on the lid and other stuff. We were here and we couldn't get through the door because it's locked, and otherwise the windmill blades would get in the way. But now that we got the umbrella, we can use it on the blades. And presto! Hey, it worked! Using all the same jokes from previously on this game. So what this barrel up here is for...
It's full of fermenting sugar water used for making rum.
Sugar water. Let's take some.
It's full of sugar water now.
It's full of sugar water now, and in the picture it shows there's just a little bit down there, so it's not really full. They should have put there that it has a little bit of sugar water in it. Because you really don't need to you don't really need to fill up the whole jar. Because there is a reason for that. And the reason is, remember these guys flying here?
They sure are bright.
Let's use the jar of water here on the stump.
It's full of yummy, delicious sugar water. Bet that water sure tastes good.
If you try to trap them without the water, they wouldn't go in there. So let's put the lid on it.
They're trapped inside and glowing like mad.
Now, if you didn't put the holes on the lid, the fireflies would just die instantly. You know, suffocation. Happens with any insect you try to catch and don't give them air. Now, what else can we do? Let's go to the strange lights that we see up here. Seems like a tribal village, which it is, pretty much.
This village is deserted. How curious.
Very curious indeed. Seems everything's deserted on this island.
It's a table covered with different fruits and vegetables.
And a huge block of tofu, apparently.
It's a large cube of tofu.
That it is. Maybe I can use the chisel on it.
Well, I'll have to pick it up first.
Oh, let's pick it up then. Yeah, that was disgusting. How about we eat it?
Nah,
Yeah, good point.
I don't want to put my hand in there.
How about now we use the chisel?
That looks like a mask.
A very, very stupid looking mask. It's a mask. So what do we have here? A giant idol.
It's a statue of Myron, god of parsley and other garnishes.
Myron? Don't talk to be a guy named Myron. Never mention Myron to me. If you've ever played Fallout 2, you know what I mean.
It's an auger.
I actually don't know what an auger is for. I never actually really looked up what auger means, but I think it's a hole making device, you know, for getting fluids out of things. At least that's what I think.
It's decorative yet functional.
So maybe some people out there know what it is and can explain it to me, or I just look it up myself. I'm not afraid of using Google. Not afraid at all.
It looks like kidney pie.
Ugh.
It's holding cute little shrunken head brochettes.
Cute.
There's a tag on this one. Casserole medley surprise. That's probably last week's sacrifice.
And I don't want to know what the surprise is.
It looks like a ship's skipper, first mate, a professor, and the rest.
Oh, it's Gilligan's Island. Excellent. So now that we have a veterinary competent auger, I really have no idea why I took them. Because I don't remember where I need to use them. Maybe I will find out once we move along in the game. But let's go see what is up here in the volcano, if anything. Was there something else I could look at? Nope. Oh, there's the mask. Let's just look at
It's
it.
a hand-carved mask in the likeness of Leroy, god of pudding.
Not the Leroy of the surprise tags. You know, Leroy Jenkins. There's an old meme for you. So let's see what we have at the volcano. Looks like a sacrifice is going on here. He does look familiar.
I'm Guybrush Threepwood, a mighty pirate.
A pirate, huh? Well, then you must realize the inherent danger in wandering into a village populated by cannibals.
Lovely weather we're having today.
Yes. Lovely.
I guess you're gonna eat me now.
To be honest, the thought had crossed my mind. But we are no longer vicious and bloodthirsty cannibals.
No?
Just like
No.
in the
We
first
underwent
game.
a paradigm shift in our belief system several years ago.
A paradigms. I'm warning you, choose that one and you'll die. Pick this one and you're really in trouble. Paradigms, yeah, paradigm shift. Ah, funny.
A paradigm shift. You don't say.
We decided we wanted to live a healthy cannibal lifestyle. Completely cut back on our fatty missionary intake and went vegetarian altogether. But there certainly was a time I would have eaten you. Young guy like you, not too much muscle.
Hey,
I'd probably marinate you in white wine for 45 minutes. Dip you in a light corn batter. Wrap you in banana leaves and bury you in a pit with 100 hot coals. Let you roast overnight. Then I'd serve you on a bed of basmati rice with a garnish of shiitake mushrooms and shallots.
but not anymore, right? But not anymore, right?
Huh? Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah. I think he got a little too close there. A bit of a close call for Guybrush, that is.
You look familiar somehow.
Perhaps it's because I look like a big lemon.
Oh, yeah. But it's more than that. We've met before.
Yes, we have.
On Monkey Island.
Monkey Island. We had a nice village there.
Yes, you did.
Rent-controlled huts close to the good schools. Those were the
schools?
salad days, so to speak. Till they put in that darned carnival.
Carnival?
Yes, carnival. Just as soon as they put up the first tent,
Carnival?
whoosh! The whole place becomes trendy. Sailors coming in at all times of the night. That awful music droning on and on. And to be honest with you, I think the Midway games are rigged.
Yeah.
At night, it wasn't safe for a cannibal to walk the island alone.
So yeah, if you do remember from the first game, there was that one idiot character. Lemonhead. This is him. This is the same guy. Except now he's a bit smarter. And also those two other guys, they're not here anymore. Over the names Bloodnose and whatever.
Aren't you afraid the volcano will destroy your village?
The volcano? Oh, no. Mount Acidophilus is completely harmless. We have
Acidophilus?
curried favor with Sherman, the all-powerful god of the volcano.
The god of the
Acidophilus?
volcano like spicy foods?
Shut up, or I'll eat you.
Okay.
When we first landed on this island, the volcano god was most upset. Belching out smoke, vomiting up lava. It was disgusting, really. And potentially hazardous.
Well, it's
we
lava.
knew we had to do something to pacify the volcano god, and we assumed a good sacrifice would do the trick.
A reasonable assumption.
Mm-hmm.
But when we threw the sacrifice into the volcano, Mount Acidophilus erupted violently. We thought Sherman was upset at us, so we started making sacrifices every day. We tried everything. Fish, poultry, livestock, phenylalanine.
The usual.
Uh-huh.
Then one day, we tried brie. There was a huge eruption that nearly killed us all.
What happened?
Sherman is lactose intolerant.
Ah, it all makes sense now.
Oh, that's
Now,
why it's
Sherman
called
is on a very
Acidophilus.
strict diet. He only gets fresh fruit, vegetables, and of course, soy products for the protein so important to muscle building.
No, of course. Just like tofu that we got. I've never actually tasted tofu, but I hear it's for people who have eaten meat a lot, which is me. Tofu doesn't really taste that good. Or at least it's got its own certain, taste to it.
Nice village you have.
Thanks. It's not much, but we call it home. We've been doing our best to capture the classic charm of a headhunter village, while at the same time incorporating all the modern conveniences brought to us by the European explorers. You may have noticed our first state-of-the-art bloodletting clinic,
Nope.
which has been cleverly designed to look like a traditional shaman's hut.
Didn't
How
notice.
quaint.
But
Yes,
still.
we think so.
Very quaint. Indeed.
Do you live in fear of the fruit fly menace?
Not since I switched to a malathion-based cologne.
Oh,
Very alluring.
Thank you.
also very protective.
Do they hassle you when you go through customs?
You have no idea.
I can imagine.
Stand aside. I mean to visit the volcano.
I'm afraid I cannot allow that. Our ritual offering is about to begin.
Terrific. I'm fascinated by your quaint tribal customs.
Postcards and slides are available in the lobby. Non-cannibals are forbidden from witnessing the actual ceremony.
Oh, darn
That's
it.
so unfair.
Tell it to the volcano gods. I don't make the rules, you know.
So the gods make the rules.
When does the ceremony begin?
It was supposed to have started half an hour ago. Even now, members of my village are preparing a human-like sacrifice for the volcano god.
Human-like?
Due to the delicate nature of the volcano god's digestion, we can't actually feed him real humans. So we sacrifice a human substitute. It doesn't really taste like a human, but it has a similar texture.
So what's the holdup?
Texture.
We're still waiting for our featured guest.
So I can only wonder what kind of a similar texture things would have to human flesh.
Who's your featured guest?
He's an ambassador from one of the other islands. It's all part of a new cannibal outreach program between the villages. Apparently not all villages are as punctual as ours.
Seems to be
I'll help
that
you
way.
find him. What does he look like?
I don't know. He should be dressed for the ceremony. And he'd better be a vegetarian. We specifically asked for a vegetarian.
I really want to see the volcano.
You're just not a cannibal, and your presence would defile the sanctity of our ceremony.
Oh, can't you make an exception just this once? It's an emergency.
I'd like to. But if I let you in, then I'd have to let everybody in. Next thing you know, cannibalism is in, and they're making documentaries about us.
Yeah.
I bring a gift for the volcano god.
Oh, we can't take gifts from outsiders. Government regulations, health codes, taboos, that sort of thing.
Of
I'll
course.
send him your regards, though.
Yeah, thanks.
I'm thinking of becoming a cannibal.
Do you have any previous experience?
No.
Well, I used to bite my fingernails.
Well, technically I'm not supposed to do this, but I like you. You got moxie. After the sacrifice, I'll get you started on your cannibalism orientation program. In just 4 short years, you'll be able to join us in the volcano ritual.
4 years? Wait a second. Did I say cannibal? I meant to say, cannonball. I want to be a cannonball. Boom!
Nice recovery.
You're not quite stable, are you?
No, it's Guybrush Relief Wood.
I'll, see you around.
Yes, we'll see him around. So how do we get in there? Well, there is just one way. Oh, there's a figurehead. Can I look at it? Of course I can.
It's Merton, bull-headed god of tiny silverware.
Interesting names, Meyer and Leroy Merton. So let's use the tofu mask then.
Ick.
So yeah, he wouldn't put his hand into the tofu, but he sure as hell will use the tofu as a mask. Guybrush, you're weird. So let us go meet Lemonhead again.
Finally, you're here. Come on, we're late for the sacrifice.
God of the volcano who resides in Mount Acidophilus,
A melon-headed human.
accept this sacrifice we make unto you,
Carrots, bananas.
in the form of flesh with high amounts of fiber and wholesome cellulose,
Apparently some
free of
maize.
all fat and trans fatty acids,
Slices of
so
oranges.
that it might nourish you and bring your favor upon our humble village,
And apparently eggplants for
and not
thighs.
upset nor agitate your ulcerative caldera.
Not sure about the arms though, but I guess they're.
Okay, boys, toss them in.
But I guess they're.
You've been a wonderful audience. Thank you, and good night.
Don't know what they are now. But still. They said that those things would have similar texture to humans. I doubt that is true. I really doubt it. Well, that was a very, very exciting and interesting sacrifice. At least the ceremony. Now they're, well,
It's the leader of the cannibals.
of course, marshmallows. Why not? I mean, it's a hot volcano. Easy to, fry marshmallows on it. See?
You feed the volcano mannequins made from vegetables?
Yes, we do. Sherman isn't a strict vegetarian, but fatty foods can cause him severe indigestion.
Well, that's what you said. And also, how can he not tell that that's Guybrush? I mean, Guybrush didn't change his clothing at all. You would expect the other cannibals would be wearing, well, no shirts at all. Kind of similar to what they're wearing. Just put on a mask and you'll be fine. So what else can we do here? I wonder if I have anything that I can use for fattening up the volcano here. A massive seething caldera.
Bubbly.
Well, it is, molten lava. Or hot magma. So let's use unmelted hunk of nacho cheese with massive seething caldera. And as you know, nacho cheese has a lot of fat in it. I love they animated the tofu
You
mask.
fool! You've given cheese to a lactose-intolerant volcano god.
I know.
Do you know what that means?
Yes.
You brought about the coming of the divine dysentery.
That's what I'm hoping
Run for your
for.
lives!
Just gotta get out of there in time. Have you ever heard a volcano burp before? Well, now you have. The whole volcano was totally gagging,
Wow,
and now
that
there's
was more
stuff.
spectacular than I'd hoped.
Well, it's a volcano eruption. They're always spectacular. So now we can go to the hotel. Now let's talk to Good Soup. Good Soup. Good Soup. Chip-a-dip-a-dip-doop.
The volcano has erupted!
Yes, I know. The Good Soup Empire is saved.
Hooray!
Ah, this is the happiest day of my life.
Kaloo
Next
Kalay.
to the day Grandpa invented the Stay Crispy and Soup oyster cracker.
Well, I'm happy for you.
Soon the resort will be flooded with tourists coming to see the volcano. And I can finally put on the show I was working on the last time we had guests.
What show is that?
Voulez-vous Vichyssoise?
Nice name.
A dramatic musical about a talented young Parisian soup chef who is cruelly taken down by the Paris culinary establishment for her revolutionary ideas about soup preparation.
I'm sure it'll be a big hit.
It's almost like Ratatouille, except that had a rat.
I'm off to explore the rustic charms of Blood Island.
That we are, because we're going back to get the, you know, the lava. But also, invented Stay Crispy in Soup crackers. Who would want their crackers to stay crispy when you dip them in soup or in a drink? That's just wrong. So wrong.
It's a big, heavy-looking cast-iron cooking pot.
And I bet it's hot now.
The lava has really heated up the barbecue.
Good, because we still got the nacho cheese, and let's build it up. That's a lot more cheese than you really took from the cheese wheel.
I guess I'll just drag this down to Haggis now. Here, Haggis. This stuff should work to patch up the ship.
Aye, laddie, indeed it should. The consistency of tar, but with a tangy pepper taste.
Indeed.
So, can I have your lotion now?
Aye, lad, go ahead and take it.
Yes. We got the lotion. Awesome. Fantastic. Sticky tar substitute. You guys do know that the cheese usually goes cold very fast, so it's not really sticky anymore.
It's Haggis's melted nacho cheese.
Can we eat it?
I still don't want to eat it.
Darn it. Come on, it's peppery nacho cheese. You can never go wrong with that. Let's go to the clearing now. Now that we got the lotion, we can do this. I said, now that we got the lotion, we can do this.
Let's see if this slippery, greasy lotion does the trick.
It should.
That should do it.
So now that we used it,
It says, made with 100% pure lamb blubber. Mmm, soothing and nutritious.
I don't really want to know what blubber is, although I'm sure I do know. Let's eat the lotion.
Tastes like chicken.
Of course, it tastes like chicken.
No.
What, you don't want to make your hands all slippery and nice and nutritious?
The cursed ring exploded.
So I guess the curse is lifted. Almost.
It doesn't look like she's hurt. Well, except for that whole turn to gold by a pirate curse thing.
Of course. And it seems that we just need to get the diamond ring, at least find the diamond, so we can uplift the curse. So we're gonna continue with that. We're gonna chase around the Blood Island some more to get the diamond ring, but that is for, you know, later. So until then, I hope you all have a good evening, good afternoon, and a good morning, and I will see you all next time. Take care, people. Bye.